to Wild Rift. Minions have spawned.
Hi guys, it's BlueJuke YouTube and I am a jungler main in NA. I'm playing Wild Rift as Galio jungle. Now it is late, so I will try not to speak too loud, but I just want to say this could have not been happened without my friend gifting me Galio. I wanted to play Galio jungle for a while, or even just in norms and test out some builds. After testing a while, winning and losing, I realized the only way Galio win condition is that if you have a certain different style of playstyle. So I realized my Ezreal was a Ezreal main, and I'm not gonna lie, he was pretty cocky. He's like, don't worry about it, you see the plat banner or something like that? And I was trying to explain the win conditions of the game. Because sometimes people don't realize, like, as I'm playing jungler, I type a lot because, like, really, to be honest, instead of wasting time like typing, I could be farming and stuff. But sometimes if the teammates don't listen and we die or something like that, or we lose early because they're not paying attention to the map more, it is what it is. Okay, so personally, I think to myself that Ezreal was one of the cocky plats. Whether they listen or not, whether they would want to work with the jungler is up to them. It is a ranked game. I had troll games where, like, literally Rammus top pick and he would just follow me, and then I would literally just go kill myself because he literally followed me anywhere except for the tower. So anyways, my point is, I could have recorded that one too. That would have been just as funny as my Lee Sin gone wrong rank game. Like, seriously. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. In Wild Rift, there are some people that are just suit like ego, right? So their ego is like so big that they start doing things on their own. They start wanting to play to their own style. I get that, but it is a team game after all. And if you have no team skills whatsoever in life, at least try to make it into the game, because that's all I ask for is just some teamwork skills. Anyways, enough of the Ezreal. He's destroying Darius. I'm not gonna lie, this game he did carry, like, he did a lot of damage. By the end of the game, it was like 66,000. And this game was kind of like really interesting because we had no tank top lane for Baron, and that's usually a bad sign. Usually those type of picks really gets us destroyed because we have no tanks. So I decided to go Galio tank, and I finally figured a really good build with him, with a Dead Man's Play and just going 80 tank and then some AP. It's supposed to be like one of those late game scale, so definitely early it's not that great. Farming is a little hard too. Right here, my friends, I'm not gonna try to say anything about my friends, but my friends are playing support and ADC, and the ADC on the top side of the map, right? So sometimes they switch, right? If you see the Dragon Pit, it's the duo lane over there. If it's at the bottom, it's that bottom. And yeah, so usually Dragon Lane is duo if you play this game. If you don't, oh, now you know. So anyways, as I was explaining, Galio jungle is basically just farm, farm, farm. You just want to have farm and you have ult ready available. And the reason why I like his playstyle is because I can ult in if I need to help a teammate. This playstyle is very like, I'm not gonna lie, you could do some plays like flash taunt with his second skill, and then combo up with a knock up, and then your range skill, but you want to auto some before you do the range. You want to do as much melee range as you can before you use your auto, your first skill for the range tornado. That tornado does damage over time in the area for a little bit, like that. Yeah. Anyways, I try to fight Tryndamere. Here's jungling, right? He's Tryndamere jungle. Tryndamere jungle is actually not that bad. I used to do that a lot too, climbing out of silver. I can explain each jungles as I played, as I get out of ranks in the future videos. This video is definitely one of those tips videos. It's not a troll pick. I'm not trying to tell you to play Galio jungle for no reason. I'm actually playing Galio jungle because I thought it was a good pick at the time. So at the time when I was deciding my picks and we were drafting it, because this is like a recorded gameplay, it's not going to show the draft. In the draft, my mid laner was holding on to Pantheon, and I was ahead of him. I actually could have picked Pantheon first before he could, but I realized, like, maybe there's a reason why he's playing Pantheon. Maybe he's good. Maybe there's like another reason he's like not that great, so he's just more comfortable with it. So I decided to do Pantheon because I wanted to do Galio jungle for the longest time, and after playing normals, experimenting, AP and tanks, figured out one of the best builds, I think, in my opinion. I can show the runes too at towards the end of the game, but basically, yeah, I decided to let Pantheon mid and I go Galio jungle. Now, here's where I realized he was not that great. He really was not like super Pantheon like I was, and I could show some gameplays of my Pantheon skills. Like, I remember Pantheon, I won like 5 ranked games of him back to back in a row. He's very strong. If you're playing him jungle, like he's really good. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Um, if you guys pick it, I will be like so sad because he's like one of my top picks right now. Like my top 3 jungle picks is literally Pantheon, and I'll probably play Tryndamere if I can't play Pantheon, and if I can't play Tryndamere, I don't know. I'll just pick whatever it's adaptable to the situation. But I personally think Pantheon is very top tier right now. He's just so good at stuns and everything, fighting team comp with his ult, global ults. He just arrives at dragons. And right here we're fighting, and I mean I couldn't save my teammates in time, but I did do a knockup to make a comeback. I think we did get a kill. If Riso hit that charm, the roots onto the ADC, we could have probably killed him. But this entire game I was literally playing the calculated risk type of guy, right? So if I saw the enemy pushing tower, I would tell him to like back off to defend. I would literally was just spamming because at one point after like maybe 3 or 4 deaths, I started to like just mute, reset my mindset, and then just focus on the game. Then I unmuted some people like the mid laner and my friends. So it keeps me in that mindset because I do get tilted pretty easily because when you play jungle, there are like ego players, right? I'm not gonna lie, junglers probably the most ego players you'll face. But if there's lane egos, the only thing their ego is that they're good at playing lane and kills. They can do their job. Your job is to just focus on objectives, securing them, and making sure your teammates don't really lose the team fight. If you win team fights and you get the objective, that's great. If you try to force pick first drag and you die at the first team fight and you lose, that's what happens a lot, and then they just win the game because they get a bunch of kills and you can't get any XP and gold. So yeah, like the first drag is very scary. It's very like, up the hill, you accidentally just make one wrong move and now they're up so much up gold and XP. This game's much faster than PC. And I actually like it. This is really good because if PC was like this, people would think faster to react and play better in NA in my opinion. Honestly, I love Wild Rift. It's definitely made me realize that I'd always been gifted at mobile playing, mobile gaming, and it really takes me to the next level because in PC, no matter how good I did, my PC was kind of bad, so I was lagged and other issues and stuff like that. Now you could have not a good phone, you could lag too. That's in that case, then good luck with that. I mean, maybe I can do a settings video for that, adjust it for y'all to 1v1 or something like that, or just do better in lane. I had normal default settings, and then I adjusted in 1v1 to do better versus in lane and in jungle. So anyways, over here I catch up the ADC. I, flash taunt probably, but then she had Zonya, so she get away. And my friend dashed in with Kaisa and killed her, and then Braum killed her, and then I had like 1 HP and I'm out. I'm like, yeah, see you later. He flashed for me. He's trying to hit me. I use my shield just in case it hits me. The shield, I don't know if it will do anything. I almost died from that. I smited the turtle. Thank God I smited the turtle, because if I didn't, I think I would have died for sure. And then I knocked back and I went forward, because that's what it does. It knocks back, then knock forward. It's like a super punch. Anyways, personally, I think I really played the best I could. I wasn't trying to troll, tilt, or anything like that. I literally just said a couple things in the beginning, and then Ezreal said something. I don't know. I don't really care for the Ezreal. He could be cocky all you want. Like, as long as you do your role, like you can say whatever you want. Like, I personally don't care if you think let the plat players carry. I don't know if that's your mindset. Go ahead, do your mindset. The plat players right now is my friend support and the ADC Ezreal. I think. I don't think the mid was plat, and I don't think my friend is plat. She's gold 1 right now. We're playing trio. She usually plays Seraphine support, and my friend Riso usually like mids Ari. But I guess I don't know. They wanted to do duo. I was watching I saw the ranked games, and it was like they won 2 times already before in duo. So I guess they decided to do duo and do it with me in rank. We did win this one somehow. It was like a big comeback because they had all drags. Yeah, if you're gonna say, well, how can you be winning in the jungle if they take all drags? That's a good question. Now, if you're thinking the whole entire game is all about Jax and winning that to win the team fight and stuff like that, you're right. That is in that situation. Here, I realize they're all fighting, everyone's low, and I come in with my ults. With Galio, you don't want to ult right away. You want to just ult for the right timing and the right people and the comeback. My friend totally died. Nothing I can do about that. I go in for the engage. I'm full, almost full HP, half HP. I'm tanking up Jinx autos. I flashed in, but I got rooted. I wish I flashed over the root so then I could taunt her. She kills me, barely 1 HP. I was gonna die to Darius anyways. I didn't want the reset or him to lifesteal off me, so I left him, let Jinx get the kill, and then ran away. I mean, that was probably the best situation. And yeah, so this entire I don't even know how they got dragged. I was literally watching it, but I think Tryndamere got it, and then he went to go finish to his red. I believe so. Yeah, Tryndamere literally this game was just farming up. He was farming up to be a Super Saiyan, but the thing was he got rooted and he died because we have more CC. Like being Tryndamere is great because you can be really flexible, really move fast, split push, and everything. You're a solo player. You don't rely on teammates. You should be letting your teammates fight and hopefully they win the 4v5 and then you just slowly push. But the thing was, because Pantheon's global ult and I have global ult, he couldn't do that much, and every time I saw him pushing, I kept defending it off and I kept taking care of Tryndamere. Because if you really think about it, if the jungle is better than the other jungle, then the team fight should be better for y'all, and then controlling the map, then you'll win more. So in this case, my friend Lux died. I mean, nothing I can do about that, right? It's literally, he's like ulted, you can't kill him when he's ulted. Ezra ults over here. Ezra should just ran away. I don't know why he's still fighting. At this point, he blows his flash, but he could have just ran away the entire time. He's just pulling out pokes and chunks. This mid is a random mid. He doesn't know how to play Pantheon to the full max capacity. Like, I can play this Pantheon jungle really hard. Like, I would be stealing dragons and barons and objectives. And the moment I first steal it, the enemy, if they're smart enough, they'll prepare for the next time so that I can't steal it. Or I'll go behind them and flank them so that when I flank them, like a Seraphine ult and my stun will just kill them all. That's how it usually works. Or I steal dragon or something like that while they're being distracted by Seraphine ult or my stuns. Either way, Pantheon's really good, but you do need to know you need to roam with support and mid or whoever has CC to protect anyone strong. Basically, if you have someone stronger in your team you want to follow the jungler, put wards into their jungle and make plays. I have won early so bad with Pantheon jungle, but lost mid late game because my teammates would not ward. We couldn't get objectives and we couldn't have the best. You see that? You see that Tryndamere right there hiding in the bush? The only reason why I found him is because I had that Ghost Ionian Shadows for boots. Because it's for people, I have that for like fast people running around really quick. So I decided the only way I want to catch people off is if I have that boots thing to slow them down. Right here, this is the final fight. No, not the final fight, but Tryndamere dies. Actually, I was just kidding about that. I thought it was my bad. Anyways, so yeah, this game I was literally looking at it in a replay. I was like, wow, they could have all died right there if I ulted right there, but I didn't. I'm just getting red buff. Alright, now my Pantheon mid ults in. I don't know. I mean, it's like I said, he's not the greatest. If anything, he just cleared the wave. You can clear wave with your ult. It does some damage. You can kill people if they're really low. It does some damage. I don't know why he's in Baron. Not really much sure what he was doing with his ult. To be honest, he wasn't the best Pantheon man. I could have took Pantheon jungle, but can you imagine this dude? Imagine if he was comfortable playing Pantheon. But imagine his other mid champs. Like, maybe he doesn't even main mid. Who knows? He could have fed a ton. Like, as much as I could like insult the Pantheon or be toxic, I'm not. I'm just gonna say that he wasn't playing up to max like I could play, right? Which is okay because we had no tank top. I literally don't understand what's with my team picks whenever I play ranked. I get the weirdest thing like Twisted Fate mid, and he's not even a mid main. He puts it last, and he went AD. AD Twisted Fate. I was like, what the heck? Or I had a Rammus top that did absolutely nothing about 2 items of the same thing. Anyways, Tryndamere trolled right here. I have no idea why he walked in. I mean, I knew he was in that bush. I threw the little... Oh yeah, my first skill, the tornado, it can show vision when I throw that. That's another reason why I like Galio, for vision control. Because somehow, my teammates can never have vision. Anyways, we smite it. Here's a fight. Don't know why the enemy's fine. We do have just slayed the dragon, the elder dragon. They had all the 3 dragons. I guess, like, I don't know, they just wanted to fight. And then I killed Braum. I actually killed him with the elder dragon buff. So thanks to that, I killed him and I'm out. So we traded, right? three people dead. Jinx is alive. Pantheon and I are still alive with barely any health. They have to push the wave. Honestly, it was worth for us because the wave was pushing in for our favor. If I was the enemy, I would only fight if the wave's pushing on the other side so that it gets tower while distracted or timers and stuff like that. So, I'm over here going to Baron, getting vision control because that's the next play. I know that because I'm a smart jungler, and they know that too. Pantheon, I have no idea why he's over there. At least he's not dying. Anyways, my point is, this game was my first time playing Galio jungle for real. I literally picked up him from my friend, practiced it a couple of days, maybe one day actually. It was actually yesterday I got it. And then I realized how strong he is for team fights. His taunt, his knockoff, his just his ability to be in the front line. That's who I am. I'm the front line tank. I'm supposed to help carry, help kite, help whatever. Alright, everyone's really low. I try to do perspective of enemies and ours perspective too. Just to have a more action and stuff. Because I know what I did, but I don't know what they did. And sometimes if you do that, if you watch your own gameplays, especially the ones that you could do better or make mistakes or just anything like that, you can examine, analyze, and get better at the game. I do talk a lot with commentary. I try not to sidetrack. I'm working on that because I do have a little distractive tendency. So in this point, this is the scariest part. It's 21 to 20, and that Jinx is definitely looking very strong. So we have Darius pushing top, split pushing, Trinity is pushing bot, and there's 3 mid. They're doing the 1-3-1 combo, right? If you can't win team fights, they're gonna split push to win. That's very scary because in this game, I'm not gonna lie, split pushing is very ideal. You're not gonna be able to trust your teammates to win the game, so you might need to do some split pushing champs. Now in this situation, the only reason why we won is because I knew Tryndamere was split pushing bot, so I pinged them to attack him to go bot now. Okay, like I literally do not care. I even flashed for this dude. I flashed taunted for this dude. I wanted him to die. There's no way I'm gonna let him live. And then we finally killed him. Thank God. Thank God they listened. I told him in the very beginning, y'all can do whatever y'all want, but if y'all want to win, you're gonna listen to me, because that's how it's usually gonna be down. It doesn't matter. And then it was my Ezreal trying to 1v4 for no freaking reason. He's lucky I'm Galio because I ulted him. This cocky Ezreal, I swear to God. He's good, but like he's so cocky. I hate cocky players who don't listen. Because when they're cocky and they don't listen, it tilts everyone off. Because we make the wrong plays at the wrong time and we lose. I don't care how good you are at laning. If you suck at team fights, and you make those type of mistakes as a fed person, and you taking all my kills and you're taking all the gold, you're the wrong person to invest in. It's like you just put all the money into the stock market and then you just got bankrupt because you lost because they just didn't work. It failed, right? Exactly my point. So I knew they were coming for Baron, so I left Baron. I didn't want to do that. It was too risky. I called it off. I just wanted to see if they would come fight there, hit it a little bit to see if they think we're doing it. It's a good thing we walked off. Then they're gonna start it. So that's my bad. I think I could have made this better play. I could have reset it, put vision down control first, right? Wards. I don't know if we have wards. I think we did, but let me see. So yeah, we had one ward, and then my Lux stole it. Like we had Ezreal ult, and then Lux stole it at like 400 HP. I could rewind that, but I'm not gonna. I mean, honestly, I just recorded it once. This game was crazy. At that point, they were tilted. This game over for Tryndamere. He's dead. Pantheon did the one thing I told him right. I told him to ult Tryndamere, and he freaking did it. I'm so happy of him. I said, Pantheon, just ult Tryndamere if you can when he's low. It's just, as I literally all I said, and he listened. Thank God he listened. And then we walked it down mid. There's 4 dead. We have Baron buff. This is definitely a game over. This entire game, they had 3 dragons. They won super early, but our team comp scaled, and that's what matters. Now, if you're playing with randoms, sometimes this doesn't work out. You know, I'm not going to say Galio jungle is the best. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying I'm just a very smart jungler that just had the right pick at the right time, and it worked out in the end by my shot calling. And I'm glad they listened. I'm really glad they listened. This is my first rank ever with Galio, and I appreciate the carries, the listening, the shot calls, the follow-ups, and the comeback. It was definitely fun to watch, definitely fun to play, and I'll see you guys next time, okay? I'm going to show you my runes real quick, I think, after I show my stats. Or, let me see. Yeah, I could use better win stats, but it's always like 50-50 win or lose, and I do better with pre-made teams if I know what it is, if you're good at. This is my build. Thank you guys for watching, like and subscribe if you liked the video, enjoyed. Peace out, Blue Tube YouTube out.